Hello there, and welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Professor Jacob, and thank you so much for attending this lecture on Pokemon biology. Joining me here on the beach, once again, we're on the beach.
It's hot.
It's
a hot.
Beautiful vacation
it's hot.
Here on the beach. You know, you gotta listen. There's Corbin, come over here.
Hello, hot.
Hey,
I'm
Mr. Curtis. I need to talk to Corbin for a second.
Mr. Curtis, I can't.
Listen, Corbin.
What?
Listen, we gotta make the best out of the situation, all right? I know
It's so bad.
I know that your house took a lot of damage in the Kangaskhan attack that happened.
Yeah.
And I know it sucks.
Yeah.
But hey, we're here on the beach. We gotta enjoy it, right?
I mean,
hey,
we'll make the best of it.
Professor, you see these moves?
He's talking to me again. I know
See
he's
these
talking.
moves over here?
He's not gonna stop talking to me, is he?
Nope. No,
Oh yeah, no, I see him.
That's really
You look
good,
great,
Mr.
look great,
Curtis.
Mr. Curtis.
Wow.
I learned this one from Perry.
All right,
Professor.
Corbin.
He is a very exquisite dancer.
It is actually pretty amazing.
Look,
Okay,
I'm trying to make the best out of the
Corbin,
situation.
look at me.
I'm looking at you.
All right, we're gonna go back over there. We're gonna start this lesson. You are gonna be grateful for the beach vacation that the school has provided for you.
Listen, I am. It's just there was people died.
Don't
No
kick
lights.
that sand. Don't kick that sand.
Don't.
I wasn't talking to you, Professor. I was talking to the kids over there kicking sand. That's not good.
Okay, whatever. All right, let's go back over there. All right.
All right.
Joining me here on the beach today is, of course, my wonderful teaching assistant, Mr. Curtis. Mr. Curtis, if you could please
Hey,
say
Professor.
hello.
How you doing?
You look a little bit winded. You were doing a lot of dancing.
Oh, yes. I was trying this new dance routine Perry taught me. It's quite a treat. Can't do anything but dance on these beaches. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't. That's not really an experience that I've felt on the beach. It doesn't have a great surface.
I do feel a little bit better now that I'm moving a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, see, hey.
Well,
Got it. Let's go.
As you may know,
Hey.
that other voice belongs to our trainer in training, Corbin. Corbin, if you could please say hello to the students.
Hello, feeling fly on the beach. My life is just out of reach, and I'm here
Corbin,
with the team.
No, even here on Cinnabar.
Well, it was illegal. It was illegal to rap in Saffron City, and now the school's gone, and half the city's gone, and so many people died.
No, I don't think anybody died. Nobody died.
I think there was 1 or 2 casualties.
No, of course not. That's just fake news.
You know, now that I think about it, I haven't been in contact with the Mr. Mime that was living in my house. Huh. What if he made it out?
What about your mom?
Oh, no, she's fine. She brought me
Okay.
here. She was on the plane with me.
I'm sure she's talking to the Mr. Mime.
But yeah, I mean, listen, I do miss home. I love the vacation. I love the beach. But I do miss home, and it is so sad.
Well, allow me to try to bring some normalcy back into your life, Corbin.
Yes.
Because, this is Wednesday, and Wednesday is the day that we talk about Pokemon. So we're
Yes.
gonna learn about a Pokemon today. Does anybody know who it is?
Ooh. It is. Hold on.
It is the evolved form of
I know.
Horsea.
Oh, darn it. I was going to say Decidueye, but I know Decidueye is not the evolved form of
Yes,
Horsea.
neither is
no,
Rowlet,
no.
so don't say that either. I'm taking
It's
Rowlet and Decidueye off the table.
Is it Houndoom this week?
No. Nope.
Horsea is a water type, so it's definitely Toxicroak. Okay, so
Toxicroak is not water.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not. He's poison and fighting.
He's definitely. I see him in the water all the time. What are you talking
And to
about?
be fair, he is blue, so I can kind of understand the confusion.
He's blue.
Okay.
He hangs out in the water.
Well, so is a
He's a water
Salamence.
type.
Salamence is blue. You don't. He's not.
Yeah,
water
so it's a water
type.
type.
But Salamence
No, he's
doesn't
not-
hang out in the
okay.
water, though.
I thought that you were a professor. Okay. I thought you knew your
I'm
stuff.
a professor who doesn't believe in the typing system as a good method of categorizing
Well, listen.
Pokemon.
You can't
so.
just because they're facts that you don't agree with doesn't mean they're not real. Okay.
No,
listen,
that
I don't
is-
agree. They are facts. They are true facts. But I'm just saying. I don't think that's how we should be categorizing our Pokemon. I think egg group is a much better form of categorization.
All right. Save it for when
I
you run
agree,
for
Professor.
mayor. Save
think
it for when you
general-
run for mayor. Who's the Pokemon this week?
There's no way they're gonna let me be the mayor of Saffron City. There's no way that's gonna happen. Not after
Right,
this
because
last
it's
event.
mostly gone.
I've put your name in the running every time as a write-in on my ballot. Never happens, Professor. I'm sorry. I won't give up on you though.
Maybe that's why they've stopped accepting your ballots. No, but let's focus up. We're learning about Seadra today, the evolved form of Horsea.
Okay.
Yes.
Right.
So once again, our the Pokemon that we're going to be looking at is already out. It's a wild Pokemon. It's a Seadra. There's a lot on this beach. There's a little deep part in the water over here. So if you just look over the edge, you can see a little bit of coral and stuff in there.
Yeah.
And right in there, if you look very closely, there's a little bit of blue and white sticking out.
Yeah. Oh, it's another Horsea.
Hey!
That's actually a Seadra. Actually,
It just looks like an angry Horsea. I don't know what you're talking about.
No,
I
God.
think they look very different, Mr. Curtis.
This one looks a little bit more fierce.
they're blue,
Hey! Hello!
Do not touch
They've
it,
got-
Corbin. Do not touch it.
I'm not touching it. I'm waving closely.
Okay, great. Just wave a little bit further.
It's just an angry Horsea. I don't see any difference.
Well, I mean, it's got kind of like a frilly coat on. You notice like the frills on its coat.
Oh yeah, I love your frills.
It just needs a haircut. That's all it is.
No, I think they look different enough to not confuse the two. So, Seadra's natural habitat. This is great. Can I just say, to see a Pokemon in its natural habitat, it's just beautiful. We can see how it's wrapping its tail around the coral to really lock itself in.
Yeah, he's just kind of hanging out.
You can see it sucking in little
Particulates.
Chimecos as they go by for eating.
Beautiful, love it. It really is a sight to see. It is. It's nature.
We'll talk about Chimeco. Oh wait, no, not Chimeco. It's Chincho.
It's just the sound of those Chimecos as
No,
they're
not
getting
Chimecos.
slurped up
Hey,
by those
editor, if you
Seadra.
could just go in and replace when I said Chimeco with Chincho, that would be great. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, editor.
I'll let him know. I'm friends with the editor, so I'll let him know.
First of all, it's a she. I mean, it's genderless, but she prefers
It's genderless. Wow.
But
That was not PC.
it's a Pokemon.
A Pokemon edits these lessons?
Yes, it's Porygon.
Oh.
Portia. Do you not
Yeah.
remember Portia, the Porygon that edits these lessons?
Sorry. It's been a long week.
He is a student, and that is the staff
They-
of the school. So like,
they-
maybe he just doesn't know.
No, Corbin,
They-
you don't know.
No, I don't know.
Yes, you're the he in that scenario.
What is happening?
I don't know. Anyways, editor, take care of this. Make us sound good. I know it's a lot of effort to make us sound good, but you do your job well. Yeah. Okay. So, anything else you guys want to talk about with Seadra before we go back to the classroom-esque thing?
You mean the Surf Shack? Don't take me back
Yes, I do mean the back
Hey,
of the Surf Shack. Yes.
No,
You
that
can't
is
you can't ask me to go back to the back of a surf shop with you.
that is remote classroom alpha. Thank you. And only the best students get to study at remote classroom alpha. So please.
The RCA, if you will.
Yes.
RC.
I guess that's fine. Bye, Seadra. I'll miss you.
Goodbye, angry Horsea.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, let's make our way back. Let's make our way to the classroom. Come along.
I'm coming.
Watch out. Watch out for the
Sand is
the
hot.
surfboards.
Watch out for the floating Chimecos.
Yeah, there are a lot of that's why I was confused, because there are a lot of Chimecos on this beach.
And I
They
just
are, they're
love
just
their
chilling.
I love their sounds as they.
Yeah, man, let's all just take a minute and just really listen real close to all the sounds.
I don't think I want to. I think I
Okay.
want to go into the surf
All
shop.
right, well, we can still hear them though as we walk into the classroom. All right, everybody, sit down. Or Corbin, you can sit on that mop bucket. Mr. Curtis,
Again.
I guess we can
I'm on the
just-
shoebox.
Yes,
don't
I
forget.
don't know why they have shoe boxes back here. Okay.
They sell water shoes in the Surf Shack. So
Yes.
Water. Oh, I guess so. Sure. Yeah. Well, those are normal. Whatever. Sure. Yes. There's a shoe box here. That makes a lot of sense. All right. And again, Mr. Curtis, do not eat the surfboard wax, please.
Oh, but it's so
Please.
good.
They
No.
yelled at me. They yelled at me last time. Apparently, it's very expensive stuff.
I mean, it's like I don't eat it, but I do chew on it like bubble gum. I mean, it's just kind of a chewy kind of.
Oh my god, I cannot express to you how much I don't care.
All right. I think Corbin is eager to learn. So let's start reading
I
these
am.
Pokedex entries. Starting off in the Kanto region, the first entry says, capable of swimming backwards by rapidly flapping its wing-like pectoral fins and stout tail.
Yes.
Yes. So also,
Okay.
in addition to its wing-like pectoral fins, those are the fins on its back.
So wait, it's capable. It's capable of swimming backwards, or it only swims backwards.
It is capable of swimming backwards, so it can swim in
Okay.
like any direction, kind of like how a Horsea could do that. It can kind of like strafe, right? It can
Yeah.
move any direction without turning around.
It can drift, if
Yeah.
you will.
Sure.
As opposed to like a lot of water type Pokemon that can only go like the direction they're swimming
Right.
with their
Yeah.
tails.
Sure. Yeah, because I don't know. I don't think a Sea King can swim backwards, right?
I don't know. I've never
No,
seen a sea
we
king
haven't
before. I thought
learned
they were
about it yet.
folklore.
That's actually coming up. That's coming up. A Sea King, not a Sea King.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like the lost city of Atlantis or something.
Not like the ruler of the seas.
That would be
Poseidon,
Lugia,
if you will.
right? Is that Lugia?
No, I think Slow King is the king of the sea.
I don't know.
King of something. The next entry here says, touching the back fin causes numbness. It hooks its tail to coral to stay in place while sleeping.
We saw that.
We were here in its natural environment and
We
watched
were
it do
there.
that. You know,
As
we
a
should do that
witness.
more often. I think we should go on these, nature trips and look at Pokemon in their natural
Listen,
habitats more often.
I've been saying for years now we should go on more trips, but nobody wants to listen to the kid, huh?
For years.
Well,
Eventually,
we're on an indefinite trip now, so okay.
yeah.
It's not a trip, it's a relocation.
It's a vacation. All right? Let me hear you say it.
Right.
Is it?
Professor
I mean,
says it's a vacation. It's a vacation,
nice.
Corbin.
Listen, it's nice, but it's not a vacation if there's no home to go back to. You know what I mean?
That's semantics, I think. All right. The next entry says a clever
Nice voice
Pokemon.
crack.
Yeah, we'll take a clean run at that. All right. The last entry here says a clever Pokemon that can swim backwards while facing forward. Fainting may result from a jab of its sharp spikes.
Oh.
Yeah, so just
That makes
pass out. Which, that's like the main metric we use to determine if you have won a Pokemon battle, right? If the other Pokemon faints, then you've won, right? This seems like a little bit of like a cheat mode to use a Seadra, because...
Well, like it's kind of like a critical hit, like a 1 KO type of thing with the spikes.
Yeah, it's like if you touch me, you faint and I win.
Now, what if there's a is there a poison in there? Maybe?
Yes. Well, yeah, it's not... Yes, definitely is. I mean, we said touching the back fin causes numbness, so there's some kind of poison acting. in
Oh,
there.
that was an honest guess.
I feel like it was a very, very educated guess.
I mean, I'll be real, I had no idea.
Okay, if you could listen a little bit closer, Corbin, that would be great.
All
I
right.
mean, he's not a poison type, right?
No,
Can't have poison if it's not a poison type.
Who are you mimicking?
It's like you saying Toxicroak can't be water, even though he lives in the water.
Okay,
but he's not water. He's not a water type.
Yeah.
And this is just proving Corbin's point because Seadra uses poison, but it's not a poison type. It's proving his point.
Right.
Well, nanny
right
nanny
again.
boo boo.
I win this week's debate. Thank you. I rest my case.
There's not a debate.
I rest my case.
All right. So that does it for the Kanto region. The next entry is from the Johto region and says an examination of its cells reveal. Where do you think this is gonna go? I mean, this is kind of like out of the blue, right? That we're talking about Seadra's cells,
Yes,
like the actual makeup of its being,
sure.
Mm-hmm.
right? I'm just curious. What do you think is gonna be the end of this Pokedex entry?
Start it off again for me, Professor.
An examination of its cells revealed
It is definitely not a poison type.
Is 99.99% water.
Now you're thinking of Tentacruel or Tentacle.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that is tentacle.
It was.
It
Tell me.
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. An examination of its cells revealed the presence of a gene not found in Horsea. It became a hot topic.
Oh,
Okay, what does that gene do?
I don't know. I assume creates poison or something.
It just makes him angry. It's an angry gene.
The
all it
angry
is.
An
gene.
angry gene.
We found
You know,
it.
I had a fellow classmate who was very angry, and her name was Jean. So
We
I know
called
all
her
about
Angry
that.
Jean.
And we called her Angry Jean. And then everybody kept calling her Seadra, and I was like, what are you talking about?
don't get
And
that.
now I get it. See, now I get it.
They were like, Corbin,
There
you
you
don't
go.
know about the revolutionary study that found that there's a presence of a gene not found in Horsea that was found in Seadra? Corbin, come on, keep up with Pokemon Biology Weekly.
How do you know this? Oh, that's right. I've told this story before off of, off recording. Yeah, and then when they said that, I was like, they were like, you should go to Professor Jacob's class. And I said, okay, I will. And that's how I winded up here.
Oh, I'm
That's the
learning so
story.
much Corbin lore today.
There's a lot of lore that you guys don't even know about me. Okay.
Yeah, that he was pretty much bullied into attending my classes, which is how I do get a lot of my students, whether it's
Yep.
somebody else bullying them or me bullying them myself.
Me and all the other virtual students are a bunch of losers.
Listen, I would
Now,
never
don't
say
say
that.
that.
I would never say that while the device is recording. But I would never say that in class. The next entry says it's
Now, when it's just me and him, ooh, you should listen to what he says.
no.
Oh,
He's
really?
lying.
Okay.
This man killed a Squirtle. You cannot take.
Oh,
I mean, you can't- yeah, you can't
You can't
trust
take
him.
anything that he says. Listen, you throw me
Right.
under the bus, Mr. Curtis, I'll throw you under the same bus. We're
Yeah,
going
the same
together.
bus that you threw the same bus you threw the Squirtle under too,
Oh,
right?
is that how it happened?
No, he drowned it.
I've never
He
been
threw the Squirtle into the water and then threw the
charged
bus
and/or
after it into
convicted
the
of
water.
Any crime involving Squirtles, thank you.
All right. We know you drowned it. Okay.
The next entry says its fin tips leak poison. So yeah, see, it leaks poison, like you
Yeah.
were saying, Corbin.
Yes.
Its fins and bones are highly valued as ingredients in herbal medicine.
Okay, very good.
Okay.
The next entry says the male raises the young. If it is approached, it uses its toxic spikes to fend off the intruder.
Do they shoot out, or does it just kind of like flex them?
What do you
It's
mean?
just if you
The
rub
spikes.
against them.
Oh, the spikes. For some reason, I thought you were talking about the young, and I don't know.
The who?
Shoot out? What are you talking about? The young. It says, because the beginning of that entry was the male raises the young.
Oh.
Yeah.
No. I meant just in general with the spikes.
No, it's just the toxic spikes and spines on its fins and stuff. The pointy bits that we saw. Yeah. Okay. Please stop making that noise.
Sorry.
Mr. Curtis, I see you eating that surfboard wax.
No, Professor.
We've been over this. Stop it.
That's coming out of your paycheck.
He doesn't get paid. Remember?
That's right. We'll continue to not pay you. I know we said we were going to think about paying you, but we're not paying you.
Now you owe the professor money.
Yeah.
Dang it.
All right, moving on to the Hoenn region. The first entry says Seadra sleeps after wriggling itself between the branches of coral. Those trying to harvest coral are occasionally stung by this Pokemon's poison barbs if they fail to notice it.
Ooh.
Right.
Get stung.
Get stung. The next entry says Seadra generates whirlpools by spinning its body. The whirlpools are strong enough to swallow even fishing boats. This Pokemon weakens prey with these currents and then swallows it whole.
Wow. Kind of
Interesting.
disorientates them a little bit. Disorient.
I'm pretty sure it's Saurians.
Now you said
Disorients.
swallow them whole, but its mouth is long and skinny. I mean, there's not
Mm.
too many Pokemon that can fit in there.
Oh, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. We'll talk about that in a second.
You'd be surprised what could fit in its skinny
I guess
hole.
it just slurps them up like.
Yeah, it's like a
I
straw.
haven't really seen. I mean, we did see it sucking in those chinchos a little while ago.
And the Chimecho's.
No, it didn't do that. So yeah, if you guys remember correctly, Horsea also made whirlpools. I don't think they were as strong as Seadra can do, but they used to try to compete who could make the strongest whirlpools. So this
Now,
is kinda like a
when it says
natural-
it can eat suck down a fishing boat.
Uh-huh.
Is it like a rowboat, Professor, or like one of those big commercial fishing boats that house like 20 men on it?
I think that depends on the strength of the Seadra, Mr. Curtis.
And how big the men are.
Yeah, how big are the men?
They are big fishermen, like fully all older than 30 years old, and they eat lots of spinach.
How handsome are they?
All right, no, don't answer that. Don't answer that, Mr. Curtis. I think 20 man sized boat is probably pushing it for a Seadra.
But definitely your little fishing rowboat.
Absolutely, yeah, and a little like a one of those smaller ones that maybe have it's not a rowboat, but it has like 2 or 3 people on it and has like the little crane thing off the back, that kind of thing. Okay, the next entry says the poisonous barbs all over its body are highly valued as ingredients for making traditional herbal medicine. It shows no mercy to anything approaching its nest. Now, is it poisonous or is it venomous?
Poison.
I thought it was poison. If you eat it and then you die, then it's poison.
Yeah.
Ingested or absorbed through the skin.
But poison. If you touch it, you also get poisoned. Venom is like ejected from glands or teeth or something.
Has to go into the bloodstream.
Well, it's going on spikes, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think this is venomous. I think this is a venom.
They all say poison. I think you're wrong.
You know what? Who am I to question the Pokedex?
I don't know.
Right? It's poison.
Only the Pokedex professor. Thank you.
I am known far and wide as the Pokedex professor. I haven't written any entries, but I read them all.
No,
you study the Pokedex.
He just reads the works of better men and women.
True. And
whoa!
There's a lot of, listen, I'm big enough to admit that there's a lot of incredible work that goes on, and sometimes I'm in awe of it, and that's why I enjoy reading these Pokedex entries, especially to my students who have not had the incredible opportunity to read the words off of the pages from the great minds of our generation.
Wow, really well said. You know what? Maybe you should run for mayor.
No, I can't. They would know. I'm not even sure they're gonna let me back into the city if I'm being completely honest.
Oh.
Even though it was Mr. Curtis's fault, we can all agree it was Mr. Curtis's fault.
I don't
ban
think
him.
Let's not point fingers. Let's just not point fingers.
I mean, the Officer Jenny was pretty quick to point fingers when she was yelling at me. That was like, "It's your classroom. It's your student. You gotta take responsibility." You
do.
That.
You do need to take responsibility by banning Mr. Curtis from the city.
I might have to. We'll see where that goes. The next entry here from the Hoenn region says, its body bristles with sharp spikes. Carelessly trying to touch it could cause fainting from the spikes. Fainting. Yep. Again. So it's not like it's a poison that's gonna kill you. It's just gonna make you pass out.
Sounds like it's gonna win in any Pokemon battle now.
That's what I'm saying. It's like an easy, it's a perfect win.
All it takes is a little touch and you're done.
So if you say, "Hey, Professor Jacob, what Pokemon's gonna win in a fight, Machamp or Seadra?" It's gonna be Seadra, because Machamp will punch it, right, and it'll turn its back, and then Machamp will punch the spikes and then just pass out on the spot.
Just like that. And it says touch.
Yeah.
Poison can be absorbed through the skin.
Carelessly trying to touch it could cause fainting from the spikes.
Right.
Yes.
From the spikes.
Unless you're a psychic type Pokemon that doesn't involve any type of touching, then
I see. Yeah.
Sorry, you're out of luck.
Pretty much. I guess a psychic type Pokemon could get it as long as it could stay away from.
Or really any Pokemon with a special attack.
Now explain to me this special attack, Corbin.
I
think every Pokemon's attack is special.
Well, I mean, yes, but in terms of, actual, naming, you have physical attacks, which would be a Machamp punching something, and then you have, special attacks, like a Charizard melting something with fire.
It's your beams, it's your blasts, it's your roars, and
It's your
and
sidekicks.
yells.
It's
No,
it's
not
your,
the high kicks, not the high
it's
kicks.
it's your no. It's your surfs. It's your sidekicks is what I said.
Oh,
Sidekicks.
psychics. Oh, I thought you said like high kick. I was like, no,
it's your
not.
signal beams. It's all that fun stuff.
Yeah, it's the beams and the blasts and all of them.
And the
shots
hyper beams. Yeah.
I've already said beams. All the beams included.
Right,
into the
exactly.
same thing.
What
The ice
about
beam.
solar beam?
Yes.
Solar beam might work. Yeah. That might be.
Okay.
That would be a
Bubble
special
beam.
attack as well.
That's a special attack.
Well, maybe.
Aurora beam. Special attack.
Right. Now hear me out. Ice beam.
Special attack.
Okay. All right. That's fair.
Okay. That does it for the Hoenn region. Moving on to the Sinnoh region. God, Sinnoh really did not try, I feel like, with this one. Its spines provide protection.
Okay.
Duh. Its fins and bones are prized as traditional medicine ingredients.
Also, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, they really aren't. There's no new information here, honestly. And that's it from the Sinnoh region.
That's it.
Nothing from the Unova, nothing from Kalos. What else is new? Unfortunately, nothing from Alola. But there is an entry here from the Galar region. There's two, actually. The first one says, it's the males that raise the offspring. While Seadra are raising young, the spines on their backs secrete thicker and stronger poison.
More so than usual.
Yes. And the last entry here says, Seadra's mouth is slender, but its suction power is strong. In an instant, Seadra can suck in food that's larger than the opening of its mouth.
There's your answer, Mr.
There
Curtis.
is your
My
answer.
answer. I asked, and you delivered, Professor. Thank you.
He didn't do it. He just read it.
The Pokedex provided, as it always
Yes.
does.
Well,
Always.
no, definitely not always.
That does it for the original Pokedex entry. There's two unique Pokedex entries here. They both come to us from Ash's Pokedex.
How unique are they?
Just one in the world, one in existence.
Wow.
I know, incredible. The first one says, Seadra, a dragon Pokemon, the evolved form of Horsea. Seadra has a violent temperament, and the quills that cover its body can render its victim unconscious.
Thank you, angry boy.
I know,
Angry.
We didn't believe you, Mr. Curtis. We're all saying, no, it's not angry.
Yeah, but then
I didn't say
here
that.
we go.
I know.
Ash's
listen,
Pokédex validates me.
Sometimes he just needs wins. Sometimes, Corbin, you just gotta give it to him.
Yeah, I sometimes I need to win too. I feel that.
Yeah, well, you should try a little bit harder, and then maybe you'll get it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. The last unique entry says, Seadra, the dragon Pokemon. It is known for its horrible disposition, but possesses both strength and speed.
You know, I get sad sometimes too, and I also struggle with depression. Wait, what
No.
did you say again?
Man,
Disposition.
disposition.
Oh,
Meaning it's a
Jerk.
angry boy. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
everybody
angry
said
boy.
angry boy.
And this is
Angry
can I just
boy.
say, this is a terrible Pokedex entry. It really doesn't tell you any unique information.
Who wrote this?
I don't know who wrote this, because this, again, it's a unique entry. It comes to us from Ash's Pokedex, and that might be misleading,
Ash.
making you think
Okay.
that Ash wrote it, but he did not. By the way, can we just all give a hand to Ash?
No.
Can we just all,
Thank you.
our new world champion, Ash
I was
Ketchum?
gonna say, like, how did this entry come from the world champion?
I
It's not
know.
a good one.
Yeah.
He didn't write
It's
it.
actually
He didn't write
the
it.
Rotom. It's the Rotom in his Pokédex that wrote it.
Well, no.
You know,
not
it's
even
kind of
that.
inspiring.
It's inspiring. You can go from making such dumb, stupid Pokedex entries to being the world champion.
Well, I mean, he's been known throughout all the regions in the world. He's famous for being kind of a loser.
I did
and
not
now
know.
he goes
I did
and
not
wins.
know of
Wow.
this man until
He
became-
wins the whole championship, and that's a lot, man. That's a lot of.
I'm pretty sure
props
he was
to him.
wasn't he the Alola champion too?
I think he
I
was.
just know of his Tauros farm is quite well known in the Pokemon ranching scene.
What?
So, yeah.
Ash has a Tauros farm.
I
Yeah.
mean, no. Ash has a herd of Tauros. He caught an entire herd of Tauros.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a farm.
Oh.
Well, I mean, they have to live in somewhere.
Well, yeah, but it's not like it's. First of all, Professor Oak takes care of all the Pokemon that he catches and then abandons.
No.
But
They're just listen. There's some prime stock over there. That's all I'm saying. Okay.
All right. Well,
yeah,
how about you leave
honestly,
them alone?
that is true. Like if you go to a steak restaurant and they give you some premium steak from Ash's Ranch,
Ooh,
you
man.
know it's gonna be the juiciest, most delicious steak.
You
you've
know
ever eaten.
that's going to be some top dollar steak.
Toro steak from Ash's Ranch. It's the best.
Well, you know, it's great to have a new champion, a worldwide champion. Lance, I really wish Lance did a little bit better. You know, it kind of did the whole Kanto region dirty there, Kanto and Johto.
Yeah, come on, man. Well, I mean, Ash is from here, too.
Oh, that's right. Ash is from the Kanto region. You know what?
Either way,
that's a win for us. That's a win for us. Kanto
I'll
number
take
one.
it.
That's right. Get it.
Snaps for Ash.
Kanto. That's right.
Suck
go,
it, Galar, with your stupid Leon and his dumb Charizard.
All right, settle down.
Which is
down.
also a
He's really
Kanto
cool.
Pokemon, by the way.
He's got really nice hair.
right.
Leave him alone, all right?
His hair is amazing, and his style, can we just say?
God, he is so beautiful.
And just charismatic, too. Like, I want to be
Yes.
friends with him.
Just a nice guy. I mean,
I'd
he's
hug
very
him.
humble, you know,
Yeah.
and he definitely has a great relationship with his Charizard. Okay, like there's
Yep.
a lot of love in that Pokemon trainer relationship.
I think we're off track.
And then he makes it fight for his enjoyment. But anyways, okay, let's get back on track. We're done talking about Seadra, then learning about Seadra. But there's another component to these lessons. I think you all know what it is.
A poem.
No.
No, we're not
nope.
doing a poem. We're not doing a debate or a short
Oh.
essay. We are doing the tried and true, the classic
No.
pop quiz.
Yeah.
I hope you were paying attention,
Poppin'
taking
the pop
good notes.
quiz.
Although you're not allowed to use your notes on the quiz.
Watch me
so,
pop
What?
it. Yeah.
So go ahead and you know, just shuffle your papers just onto the floor, I guess.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Thank you.
all right.
Pull out your Rotom laptops. I guess you have those, right? You brought them?
Yeah,
I did.
yeah.
I did bring them. Yeah, got a little bit of
great.
sand in it. That's
Got mine right
okay.
here.
That's okay.
Okay, are we all ready?
Yep, I'm ready. Ready to go.
Okay, great. Question number 1. What discovery about Seadra became a hot topic in the scientific community?
Hot. Ooh, so hot.
All right, both of the answers are in. Corbin says it's special gene that is not seen in Horsea. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And Mr. Curtis says their cells contain a gene that you cannot find in the generally less mad Horsea. Yes, that is absolutely correct. There's some kind of gene. The Pokedex didn't really go into any more explanation, but I mean, it was a very hot topic. I think we all remember what it was.
Yes. Oh, it took the academic world by storm.
Right? Yeah, we don't even really need to mention it because everybody knows. Question number 2. Why should coral harvesters be wary of Seadras? And be specific here, please.
No.
All right, well then you won't get the points. I don't know what to tell you.
All right, I will be.
Okay, both of the answers are in. Let's see what Corbin says. Corbin says because they, I assume by they, he's talking about Seadra and not the coral harvesters,
Yes.
wrap their tails around coral to sleep. Okay, that was a good answer.
Okay.
Was it specific enough? I don't know. Let's
Yes.
see what Mr. Curtis says. Mr. Curtis says, Seadra sleep in between the branches of coral. If you are not careful, you could touch and get poisoned by their spines. That's more. So it was those 2 parts. I was looking for 2 parts here. One that
you should've said that.
they sleep in the coral. I said be specific.
He said
didn't say
be
2 parts.
specific.
Why
You
do
didn't
I
say
need
2
to
parts.
worry? Like you just said that they sleep in coral. That doesn't
Well, I
tell me
figured
why-
because like if they're damaging the coral, they might kill a Seadra. That's what I was
No,
thinking.
we're not gonna kill Seadra, and that's why the Seadras would need to be wary and not the coral harvesters.
Okay. All right.
Half points.
Okay.
All right. That's fair. That's fair. I'll allow it.
Is it equitable though?
I wouldn't say equitable. I'd say it's fair.
Would it be equitable if I also gave Mr. Curtis half points?
Well,
Yep. Sure would.
Because you are the teaching assistant, Mr. Curtis. You should be making sure Corbin is on his game.
That's on you.
That's on you.
But I'm not supposed to tell him what the answer is
Well,
ahead of time.
We'll see what your grade looks like at the end, Mr. Curtis. All right, question number 3. When is Seadra's poison the most dangerous? Okay, both of the answers are in. Once again, as we always do, I think we'll start with Corbin.
Yes.
Corbin says, when it's young.
Yep.
You put an exclamation point on the end of that one, Corbin. You feeling good about it?
I feel okay about it.
Mr. Curtis says, Seadra are known. You did misspell known, but whatever. To the number 2 and then the letter B. So Seadra are known to be very dangerous caddies.
No.
I'm not.
No.
He then wrote UWU and then cough, which I don't know why you typed out cough. That is to say, when the males are raising the offspring, their poison gets stronger. So yes, that is the correct
so
answer.
I have to say, and I was thinking this earlier, and I should have asked to clarify, the way it was worded was really weird.
Okay,
And it really threw me off.
My question or the Pokedex entry?
No, the Pokedex entry.
Okay,
let's
go
looking
back
back
and read it real
here.
quick.
From looking here at my Pokedex, it says, I will read it for you, just so you know.
Yeah, I'm looking. I can read it right
It's
now.
the males that it's the males that raise the offspring, while Seadra are raising young. The spines of their okay. So I thought that I heard it as while Seadra are young. I heard while Seadra are young. That was my confusion, and I feel really stupid.
No, Corbin, don't you do that to yourself.
You're right.
Only I can call you stupid.
I'll be the next Ash one day.
There's so many people out there calling you specifically, Corbin, stupid. All right, you can't be one of them. One of the millions and millions of people that are calling you stupid to your face.
The twos of people in this room that call you stupid on a regular basis.
Yes,
you can't be one of them.
You're right. I know.
That was a stupid answer, though. It is wrong.
All right.
So yeah, it's when the Seadra are raising their young, and it's specifically the males when they're raising their young because the females don't. Oh, I do wonder though, because the females do still lay the eggs. We assume. Again, there's a lot we don't know about Pokemon egg laying. So I wonder if the females, if their spines also get really like a lot stronger or not. I don't know. But definitely the males.
Yeah, the males are the ones that are raising young, are the ones that are referenced in that. Yeah.
All right, last question. How does Seadra generate whirlpools, and what does it use them for? Okay, I have both of the answers are in. Let's see. Corbin, it's your last chance,
Yes.
all right?
Let's
see how you did. So you can still bring this around. You might be able to get a passing grade on this. Actually, well, I mean, passing is... No, I don't think you can, but you could still not fail entirely. So, Corbin says, by swimming around in circles, and it uses them to ensnare its prey. Okay. Mr. Curtis says, they spin their body right round, to make whirlpools to weaken and swallow their prey right round.
Very nice, Curtis.
Yes. You know what? I'm gonna give it to both of you. If I don't give it to Corbin, I think that'll just be some, nitpicking at that point.
I think it's just be bullying.
I do want to just nail home. They aren't swimming around in circles. They are spinning. They themselves are spinning around.
Right. That's what I meant
sure.
by swimming, spinning in circles.
Yes.
Spinning,
I just want to make sure that
and
was clear in everybody's head.
Swimming and trapping,
Okay, Curtis.
Very, same thing, same words.
All right. Corbin, you missed a couple in there. Curtis, you got 100. Excellent job. I decided not to take the points away from you, Mr. Curtis.
Oh, I get a 100?
No, not you, from Mr. Curtis.
Okay.
Thank you. I
All
appreciate
right.
that.
That's going to do it for our lesson on Seadra. Does anybody know who we're going to be talking about next week?
Ooh.
Again, it's another water type. We got a lot of water types coming up.
Professor, I feel like I actually know this one.
I know this one
You
too.
say
I know
Rowlet,
it.
or if you say
Nope.
Decidueye.
Nope. Even better,
nope.
it's gonna be
A crown fit for a Kingdra. That's right.
Kingdra. Yep, that's the one.
Your knowledge is so selective. It's painful. It's not. We're
Thank
not
you
learning
so
about.
much.
So Kingdra is the evolved form of Seadra.
Right.
So it's
Yeah,
impressive
yes,
that you
that's
know
what we're
that.
doing
Impressive
that
that
one
you know
next.
that. But no. So Kingdra is technically was added in the Johto Pokedex when that joined the national. When the Kanto Pokedex and the Johto Pokedex conjoined and created, the first international Pokedex coalition. I don't know. I can't remember what they're called. But no, we're not learning about Kingdra next. That's not the next. That's later on when we talk about the rest of the Johto Pokemon. It is a water type. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna say it. You guys have already used your guess. We're learning about Goldeen.
Oh.
Yes.
Now what? Okay.
The goldfish Pokemon.
Mm.
It's not gold. Just in case you're wondering.
Well, could have fooled me.
I have secured a very, very special temporary classroom for that upcoming lesson. So be excited. And don't get too excited. It's not crazy.
Okay, all right.
I'm excited.
Okay, well, you're always excited.
Yes.
Yes.
But that's going to do it for today's lesson. If you have any questions for me, the professor, you can send them to me at our Gengar mail.
Yes.
Which is wwopokemon@gmail.com. If you don't have a Gengar mail, that's fine. You can also find us on the Flying Pokemon themed social network site, Twitter. We're at wwopokemon there as well. Rate us on those places that you can rate us. Was it Flapple Podcasts and Spotify on? And tell a friend. Tell a friend that you like. Tell a friend that you hate. Just tell them that if they want to learn about Pokemon and Pokemon biology, this classroom is the best place to do it. Wouldn't you agree, Corbin?
Yes.
Yeah, I would agree.
Let's go.
Oh wow. Okay. Can you put that into review form and put it on either Flapple Podcasts or
Yes.
Spotify on?
I've already made several accounts and reviewed.
Oh wow, excellent. Thank you very much. All right, guys, that's it for today's lesson. So until next time, class is dismissed. Welcome to the World of Pokemon is a part of the Pokecasters Network.